Welcome to the very first and Just Like Yap Extra Yaps, where Caroline and I will be one screenshot apiece discussing other things that we are watching other than And Just Like That, because you need to palate cleanse because And Just Like That is
it's a lot.
difficult. I have been watching Real Housewives of New York for the first time on Caroline's recommendation. I have never watched any Housewives before. Caroline was spot on. She gave me a very specific recommendation to start with season 10. I am now on, I think, season 12, I want to say. I don't know. It feels like I've watched 100 episodes of
You
the
probably
show.
have. I'm thrilled you've taken to it like a duck takes to water. Nothing makes me happier.
I don't know, man. It does something for me that I was not expecting. It like weirdly feels comforting, even though it's a kind of a stressful thing to watch.
You know, it's in the family of Sex and the City. Like, these are women that are like upper class living in New York. And I think so. It's like, It feels, that's why I was like, I think RHONY will be the easiest for you because it's like, these archetypes. So
yes.
it's like they were like the people that, Carrie, Charlotte, Samantha, Miranda were like around. They weren't the four women, but like they were in their atmosphere.
Yes, for sure. And what is going on in this screenshot, which is also just a picture of the television because I had not logged into Peacock on my laptop. Elise, who is not a core member of the ensemble of women on RHONY, she is a friend of. Elise has been very upset with how Ramona is treating her. She says she's not like really prioritizing her as a friend. And then they get in this argument where Ramona is trying to Ramona always opts out of actually having a conversation. She
Correct.
always
Correct.
So Elise is like, why aren't you treating me like a close friend? And then Ramona makes the excuse that I have so many close friends. Like I have 50 close friends. I have 60 close friends. I have 80 close friends. And so Elise is like, you have 50 close friends. And Ramona says yes. Do you think that it's possible to have 50 close friends?
Okay, I think Ramona's definition of what a close friend is not the normal definition of a close friend. Ramona's definition of 50 close friends are 50 close friends who can get her into whatever restaurant or yacht or party in the Hamptons. That's Ramona's definition of 50 close friends. So people that she can call up, like who has the single divorcee that she can go out with that night and show off her cleavage.
Correct.
50 close friends is a lot. That is a lot. That's a lot of energy.
All right, Caroline, take it away.
I have, from very present reality, we're moving to what's happening this week. I have a screen grab from Thursday night's episode of Love Island USA. And I'm going to show, Andy, what do you think is happening when you see this image? What do you...
What on earth?
The original Love Island spanned out of UK. USA had a huge season last year that was groundbreaking in season 6, and now season 7 is very popular. It's sort of overtaken UK now. And this season has been very contentious because it feels like everyone's playing Survivor or Big Brother instead of Love Island. Like, couples are getting dumped from the island because they're in a couple, which is the point is to win as a couple. Like, that is like the point of the show, is you win as a couple.
You win what as a couple? Like that you're the best couple?
There's a prize of $100,000 at the end.
So people come on the show as a couple.
No, you're put into a couple. So you're
put into a couple. Okay.
Yeah. And if you're still in a couple at the end and they we vote on who is going to be the couple that wins the whole thing. So there's an app component where the viewers at home, where we can vote for different things that happen. So this challenge, the Hate to Burst Your Bubble Challenge, as sponsored by Maybelline.
This is crazy.
One of them was rank the boys from who is the most genuine to the least genuine. What girl is the most girl's girl to the least girl's girl, or the most trustworthy to least trustworthy. So all the girls went on the dots, and then the guys ordered them in the order that they think America ordered them in. And
Oh.
so you see their perception, and then this flip-flop happened. The girls did this for the boys as well. Now, what was very fun about this was that people who were very confident about what they think America thinks of them, they were putting themselves on the very, very high end. And then as Ariana's revealing them one by one, they are moved down the dots to the end to find out that they're like near the bottom.
That's got to be humbling.
Very humbling. And also then finding out people that they treated horribly. Amaya Papaya, the internet favorite, who got number 1 on every single vote that she got. The men who have like dogged her you could see their faces that they were completely humiliated and humbled by this realization that America loves her. I love when men are humble.
Delicious.
It's delicious.
Oh, we love.
And it's specifically this one guy on the cast who keeps saying that he's 5'10", and everyone on the internet wants to prove that he's actually like 5'8". And because there's been pictures of him like next to other people, like his feet aren't touching the ground, and I don't want to like dog men for their height or their appearance, but it's also like but also he's like how he's been treating this woman and like yelling at her because she likes to say babe and things like that. That's like not a thing to yell at a person about.
No.
But I digress. So then the final poll, you had to rank who was your favorite boy and who was your favorite girl. The people who are on the dots now are the bottom 3 boys and the bottom 3 girls. Now the Islanders, here is what's been annoying. We have voted like who we think are our least favorite, but then they tell the Islanders they get to save one person. So the one we like keep wanting to go home keeps getting saved by the Islanders out of this like loophole. So they each had to stand behind each of them one by one for their vote of who they wanted to stay.
The logistics of this show seem insane. And it's crazy that it's on that many nights a week and that there is like live interaction happening. Like, is it airing live as it's being filmed, or like?
So basically, it's happened earlier today, and then
Got
they
it.
edit
Okay.
it. So then they're already like filming the next day. So then they're able to incorporate whatever we voted on into like the next day of filming.
I may need to start watching this. I don't have the time. I'm already watching like 40 episodes of RHONY every night.
Yeah, so this is just my nugget of Love Island USA. I probably am gonna go back and watch because I haven't watched any of Love Island UK this season, and now I'm hearing it's good, and I had jumped off ship, so now I'll be back on ship for another 40 episodes when this is done in like a week or two, because I am a masochist.
You're putting in your 10,000 hours.
I put in my 10,000 reality hours a long time ago. For what? I don't know, but
and we're so blessed to have your takes, your yaps and your takes. This has been Extra Yaps. We will not be always talking about reality TV, but we'll probably be talking about it a fair chunk. Caroline is also watching ER right now.
From the beginning, I'm season 2.
So you might get that worked in there as well. But yeah, we just wanted to yap about some other stuff that we're watching, and hopefully you enjoyed it. And if there's anything that we yap about in Extra Yaps that you're like, please yap about that more, let us know.